Alright, so this is a reply, essentially, to the PureZC thread, which Zelda games have you played and how far? I think that's what, yeah. Um, why are you posting a video? Why not just post a regular post? Well, when I post long posts and, like, threads, it's like, I have these ideas, and when I'm posting it, it all goes right out my head. Just like, it just starts to, like, leak out, and I just, I end up posting something that's like a lower scale of what I meant to, and I just do better with talking. So for those of you that actually listen to me ramble on, I'll try to keep this short. I promise. But do something while listening to me. I guess I don't know. This is my post in video format, in me talking format, of all the Zelda games I have played and how far. So let's go start with the top of the list, and I kind of have a timeline list up in front of me, so I don't have it on stream because I'm lazy. Leave me alone. I don't care. Um, the original Legend of Zelda for the NES, the first one. I have beaten it. It is the first video game I ever played. I'm pretty sure. The age of 2. God help me. Well, at least it wasn't Zelda 2. But yeah, it's definitely the first game I ever played. I did beat it, not when I was 2, thankfully, but a couple of years later, I did beat it. Had my mom's help a bit, though. First and second quest I've beat 100%, though that's really not hard. You just gotta... It's honestly just finding like all the side items and, the heart containers. I mean, I guess it can be considered hard because they're hidden in very bizarre locations, but, there's 5, so... That bush one sucks, by the way. Just saying. So, yeah, I have done both first and second quest 100%. I haven't done Second Quest recently, though. Alright, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. I have beaten that game. I beat that when I was young, I think. I could be wrong, though. I may have not beaten it when I was young. It's a blur. I have no idea. Again, I had my mom's help as well. I have beaten it recently, although, I mean, you could say it's partially illegitimately. It's a little bit of that and a little bit of I don't want to waste time on stream because I was streaming it. I did save state at the entrance to the Great Palace with the lives I had. I saved all the extra lives for the Great Palace, and I refused to save if I got game over. Um, I pretty much, because since I was streaming, I put a save state at the beginning of the Great Palace because I didn't feel like wasting stream time with starting over with all the max lives and going all the way back to the Great Palace and then all the way through it. And yeah, no thanks. So. Legitimate, illegitimate, whatever you think, I don't care. Alright, Legend of Zelda Link to the Past is totally not better than Super Metroid. Sorry about that. I kind of let my Metroid addict ego get a little ahead of me there. I apologize. Link to the Past is actually a really good game for the SNES, and I have beat it and 100% it many times. And I play the randomizer of it as well. It's also really good. Not as good as Super Metroid. Anyways. Or Earthbound. Anyways, yes. But, yeah, really good game. Link's Awakening. I have beat that game and 100% it on the normal version. The DX version, yeah, I could say I 100% most of it. I've never got all the picture locations, though. I can say that for sure. Also a really good game. Alright, Ocarina of Time. Overrated of Time. Wait, no, that's not right. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just making you mad, probably. I don't know. I don't care. Ocarina of Time, in all honesty, it's actually a really good game. I was really excited when I first saw it come out, and I was young then, too. But, yeah, Ocarina of Time, really, really good. I know some of you pronounce it Ocarina of Time. I've always pronounced it Ocarina of Time. I will not change. Screw you. But, no, I have beat it. I've only beat it when I was young. It wasn't until recent when I started streaming it, once I got my capture card, that I actually 100% it, getting all the Skulltulas. Those bloody things. I had to use a guide, though. I mean, you can hear them at night, scratching around, but they only appear in certain times, whether it's child or adult, and it's just, there's 100. You've got to be kidding me. So, yeah, screw that. Alright, next game on this list. Majora's Mask. Yes, I beat it. It's, actually, I know some people have said this. I kind of like Majora's Mask a little bit more than Ocarina of Time. I really liked the idea of everybody, being at a certain place at a certain time in these 3 days. I know it has less dungeons than Ocarina of Time. I'm well aware. I actually like the dungeons. I like the dungeon music a lot more than the first game as well. It got stuck in my head back when I was in elementary school. I just loved it. I have 100% it. I 100% it back when I was young, and I wanted 100% it on stream recently as well. So, yes. Actually, I got a little ahead of myself. I wanted to do something before I went to Ocarina of Time, now that I think about it. The CDI games. Yes! I have experience with some of them. Zelda, the Wand of Gamelon. I have 100% it, if you could call it that. It's really not a good game. It's bad. Let's just leave it at it's bad. And then there's Link the Faces of Evil. Same as the first, same as Zelda's Wand of Gamelon. It's bad. Might be, in my opinion, I think it was worse too. 100% it, but who honestly cares at this point? It's special. Zelda's Adventure, unfortunately or fortunately, I haven't been able to get to work yet. Maybe I'll try to get it to work sometime, so I can eventually cross off my bucket list of terrible Zelda games to actually get through. But yeah, that remains untouched. Unfortunately, fortunately. So yes. All right. I knocked my headphone thing down again. I gotta stop doing that. All right. So on to the next game on the timeline. This is not the official timeline that the games take place. Is at the time of release. So Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages. I have beaten the game, both Oracle of Seasons and Ages, and the cross between them, when you connect them and, you fight again and stuff like that. I've done that. However, I've not 100% it because I can imagine I mean, you can make the same fix too for Breath of the Wild, which I'll do later on. But, I mean, there's a lot to 100% these games, I believe. I mean, getting all the hearts and stuff like that, but there's like all the rings, and you gotta repeatedly switch between seasons and ages, do stuff on ages, go to seasons, enter password, do stuff on seasons. It's just, unlike Breath of the Wild, you gotta do that, and that kind of turns me off from wanting to 100% that game, or games. So, no, I have not 100% that game, or those games, and I probably never will. So, yeah. I have never played Four Swords. I never owned it, so I've heard it wasn't really that good. Even if I did have it, I would play it by myself because I have no one to play with because, god damn it. So, yeah, Four Swords, definitely skipped out on that. So, yeah, I missed that train. A Wind Waker! Oh boy, I remember this game when I was young. When I was young, I did beat it. When I was young, that was still 13 years ago. I was young back then. Teenager, leave me alone. I did beat it. Oh, you stupid headphone thing! Stop slipping down, huh? Just hang through and act pretty. I know I'm. Just unplug that. All right, yes. Wind Waker, really, really good. Yeah, I just beat it when I was young. Actually, I don't think I've ever 100% the original version. I have 100% HD. I did that during a Christmas season. Not this past one, but maybe the one before that, I think, I'm guessing. Or the one before that, I'm not sure. But, yeah, I did that during Christmas season. And, yeah, it was very fun to do. It definitely took a lot because there's a lot to find, but, give me some peace and relaxation from the terrible that is the Christmas season at work. Really good game. Ugh. Oh, I read this wrong. Four Swords and Four Swords Adventures. I have played Four Swords. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, I played Four Swords. Not 100% though, because you need a person to play with. And I had like a person to play with for like very limited time. And yeah, so Four Swords. I think I got re-released with like the eShop or something. I could do that with one player now, I guess. But Four Swords Adventure is the one I haven't beaten yet, so or I never played because I don't know. So just go past that. Minish Cap. I have beat that. I have never 100% it. I came close to 100%ing it, but I could never find the goddamn last person that wanted to trade a kinstone with. Just one kinstone away from 100%, and I looked for hours trying to find that person, and I came up empty-handed. It was ridiculous. Maybe someday I'll go back and try to finish it, but for now, Twilight Princess, the original version, definitely did not 100% finish it. Really good game. I really, really like it. Finding all the pose though, no thanks. I mean, you can make the argument it was just like the Skulltulus. Well, yeah, it's kind of like the Skulltulus, but in Ocarina of Time, you can change day and night, so you can get the night Skulltulus easily. In Twilight Princess, you can't change day and night. You have to wait for the day to go by in real time. I mean, if I was doing it not streaming, I would do that. I would find something to do while I wait for it to become night. But when I'm on stream, there's only so much I can do to kill time. So, yeah. Twilight Princess, regular version, not 100%. I think I got all the poses in HD, though, I'm pretty sure. I pretty much, and I used a guide to help me, find them and get it done. I think I'm kind of more balanced. I didn't officially 100% it because of the amiibo, but yeah, I definitely got all the poses. Yeah, I didn't do the bonus dungeon that came with amiibo on Twilight Princess. That is actually really difficult. Well, then again, I was also playing on hero mode, I believe, so maybe if I did it on normal, but not hero mode. No thanks. No. No way. Phantom Hourglass! Yes, this game seems to be, it seems to be like at the bottom of a lot of people's lists, and it's not really that good. I'll admit the controls are kind of awkward, but I got used to them fairly well, and I actually kind of like Phantom Hourglass. And this is going to be the unpopular opinion here. I also like the Temple of the Ocean King. Yeah, I have nothing wrong with it. I actually love it. I like the idea of going back to a dungeon over and over, going through the same floors over and over again. I mean, you probably think it's like, oh, he grinds all the time. He must be used to this. But I mean, you get tools and you find shortcuts and stuff that help you get through it faster and better. I just like that idea. I don't know. I guess it's weird for me, but I've always liked Temple of the Ocean King. Now, unfortunately for Phantom Hourglass, I've never actually beat it. Yeah, that's kind of a shock, actually. I got to the final boss. I remember at the time when I was first playing it, I got to the final boss. I didn't actually have a real stylus. I had kind of like a weird pen thing that was kind of like a thick point on it. And I kept missing like something I had to click to stay alive over and over again, and I kept dying, and I eventually just put it aside, and I never came back and finished it. So, yeah, I need to go back and play that. I just gotta find my cartridge. I don't know where it went. When I find it, I will beat you for sure. Spirit Tracks unfortunately falls into the same boat of Phantom Hourglass, and I never beat it, but for different reasons. For Spirit Tracks' sake, I was actually trying to work my way towards 100%, that I got burned out from going back to the final area and actually finishing the game. Also, the Temple of Spirits, I believe it's called, is also good, in my opinion. I actually like that dungeon a lot. A bit more than the Temple of the Ocean King, even though, I mean, it's massive when you count all the floors, but you can do it like in sections. I just like it a lot, so I need to go back and I know where Spirit Tracks is, but I need to find Phantom Hourglass. I need to beat both of them. It's on my to-do list for sure. Skyward Sword. When it first came out, I did not beat it because I kind of forgot to do that and got to the final dungeon and just kind of sat there. But when I streamed it recently, I did beat it. I think I 100% it as well. Again, my memory could be playing tricks with me, but I'm pretty sure I 100% it. It's really good. I'm glad I finally got through and beat it, so hooray for that. A Link Between Worlds. Yes, I have played it, and I have beaten it. I have 100% it twice, I think, now officially. It's like we're getting to the point where, like, well, now I remember how many times I played this game before, because, it only came out, what, 4 years ago? 3.5, I guess? I don't know. But, yeah, really good game. I have played through it. I beat it 100%. It's not too hard to 100%, thankfully, but, what is that? I don't know. But, yeah. Really good game. Yeah, I'll probably stream it eventually at one point. Because, yeah, it's definitely a fun game to play. Okay, Triforce Heroes. Yes, I have not beat it yet. I'm playing with 2 other people. We call ourselves the idiots because we sabotage each other constantly But I hope to eventually beat that game. However, many more play sessions it takes. We're kind of close, actually, I believe. As far as 100% goes, I highly doubt we're going to be able to cooperate long enough to do that. And some of those challenges are deadly hard, so we'll. I just don't bet on it. And then the recently released Breath of the Wild, I have almost beat it technically. I'm supposed to be beating it this coming week. And then 100%ing will start to be worked on, at least the non-amiibo stuff, because I don't have some of the amiibo. And screw buying the amiibo just to beat it. Or, complete it rather. But all those Korok seeds, all 600 more to go, I think, or somewhere around there. Yep. Gonna start working on those soon. Yep. Yep. Well, that was my post for the, oh my god, 15 minutes. God damn, I talked too long. Well, if you listened to the whole thing, congratulations. I talk too much. So, that's my post for PewZ3. I'm going to stop this video now, and, yeah. Super Metroid's better than everything. Goodbye.